Hey there, Patrick from Ostego here, and welcome to this introduction to our video exercise series. To tell you a little bit about me, I'm a 4-time Ironman, I'm an elite certified personal fitness trainer, I'm a certified senior fitness coach, and I'm also a certified sports nutrition specialist. But the most important thing is that I have a passion for teaching people how small changes to your daily exercise routine can lead to great changes in strength, balance, and flexibility, which will also lead to positive changes in your bone health. Now, to tell you what to expect from the class, each exercise class will contain 9 exercises for strength. 3 of those will focus on our upper body, 3 of those will focus on our lower body and hips, and then 3 will focus on our core and our spine. And finally, we'll finish each class with 2 stretches for flexibility. Now, you can expect each class to last approximately 10 minutes in length. The first few classes will be a minute or 2 longer because I'll be teaching you how to perform each exercise correctly and safely. Also, we'll be covering an education point in each class that connects the dots between bone health and exercise so that you'll understand exactly what is a weight-bearing exercise, why is it important, and how much exercise do you need to perform to get the benefits to your bone health and strength and flexibility. In addition to that, we'll cover some exercise-specific questions, not only how to exercise correctly and safely, but also how to choose the right weight, and then also understand how to adjust each exercise to make it either more difficult or less difficult so that it matches your current level of fitness and that you feel comfortable with every exercise that we perform. Before we go any further, a quick reminder to always check with your doctor prior to starting any exercise routine, and that includes this one. Okay, next we're going to cover the equipment that you'll need to participate in each class, but don't worry, it's not very much and you can find everything you need around your house. Now, the first thing we need are hand weights. And if you so happen to have dumbbells or something similar, then that's great, you're all set. However, you don't need to order anything, and you certainly don't need to wait to go ahead and get started because a can of soup works great. This is a 1-pound weight that's already in your kitchen cabinet. If you have 2 soup cans, you can tape them together and create 2-pound weights. You can also use any existing water container that you have, up to and including a gallon jug, which I personally like to tie a sock around the handle because it makes it more comfortable to lift. Now, that being said, disclaimer, as always, is that gallon jugs aren't meant for weights, aren't meant for exercise, so be careful, especially when lifting those over your head, but they do work great. Now, the next thing that you'll need is an exercise band. And if you have a band made from tubing like this, perhaps you have from a physical therapy in your past, this works great. I personally prefer to use the band style because it's very easy to double up the band to increase the degree of difficulty or quadruple the band to make it even more difficult. But if you don't have either of these, no problem at all. Just grab a towel from your bathroom and that you're all set. And we'll teach you how to use a towel in place of a band. Now, if you would like to purchase any of these or any other equipment that we discuss as we go through our classes, just look at the tools section of our website and there'll be links that will show you examples of what you can use and what we recommend. Okay, the next thing that you'll need is a chair. Now, any chair will work. Ideally, I'd like you to use one that has arms that are strong enough to support your weight and that those arms be as high off the seat as possible. So if you have a choice of chairs, is what I mean. And the reason why is we'll be performing exercises like the chair dip, where you'll put your hands on the arms of the chair and lift yourself out of the chair using your arms. However, if you don't have a chair that meets these needs, no problem, we can adjust it, no problem at all. Now, one important thing is please don't use a chair that has wheels or a rocker. We want a chair with 4 legs that is sturdy and strong enough to support your weight. Okay, next you'll need a wall area that doesn't have any furniture or anything along the wall at its base, because you're going to be standing up next to it performing different exercises. If you have an area that has a doorway cut out, sometimes that might be easier to stick your head through, but it's not necessary. And finally, I use this crate as a step for some exercises. I don't recommend that. I do that just because we're here in the studio and we don't have anything else. But if you have a stair or set of stairs or a single step in your house, we will utilize that. But again, that's not necessary. We can get along without it. Now, the last thing I ask is that you warm up for 5 minutes prior to starting every exercise class. It doesn't have to be fancy. It can be a walk. It can be a jog. You can walk in place inside your home, or high step, or even air jump rope. We're just trying to get the blood flowing and the muscles warm and ready for exercise. So that's it. As I said, everything can be found around your home. It's very simple. You don't need any knowledge coming in. I will teach you everything. So I'm excited that you're here, and I can't wait to see you in our first exercise class. We'll see you there.